going? How is this day? How is today?
Today. Okay, I'll go first. रावत मैं हमेशा पहले जाऊँ. ठीक है.
Sandeep, you're a showrunner. You showrunner.
समझ ये बात.
I wrote in the morning, but you're a showrunner.
Today was a good day. So far, we've had a terrible weekend, all of us, with all the news that came in. But I think slowly life has brought us back in today, and in fact, we didn't want to even talk about the show for a couple of days. So I'm happy we're doing it today. Yeah, slowly our minds have processed it. Slowly our minds have made our own theories about it. So much better today. Happiness. Our show is releasing in 2 more days. It's crazy, and let's see. Anxiety, or so-called anxiety. Rawat ji, aapki bari.
One is in the same boat. It's just tell me.
Same thing. Last 2 days it was really bad in terms of everybody. Like I not even talking to a lot of people because of what to talk about. But life has to move on. I really want to say one incident, because like how Sushant is living, I'm also living alone, like a bachelor. So in the night, my father called me और उन्होंने मुझसे बात किया. जिस unusual time पे उन्होंने मुझे फोन किया, वो आज तक कभी वैसे टाइम पे फोन नहीं करते थे. और उन्होंने एक बार भी ये बात नहीं किया कि सुशांत के बारे में या तू कैसा है. So, but you can feel it that they are worried about it because you're in the industry, you're staying like that. So yeah.
So like you just said that the weekend was not really fine, and of course we were all going through the shock, so I'm not going to trouble you with those questions. Don't worry.
Let's not do that. Yes, let's not do that, guys. Yes, thank you.
You both seem to be so much of fun. Tell me, how was it shooting Aarya? I mean, not shooting Aarya, but shooting Aarya.
We were shooting Aarya. Aarya was shooting. It was one of those. So, Rawat, I think Rawat is the best guy to answer this. Rawat. We also call Mr. Rawat Yapa because he talks a lot. He yaps a lot.
Like this paper,
this is all in media. Rawat, this is all in media. Rawat, go for it.
Okay. So for me, shooting is, if I have a morning shift, then we have to dance in the morning, the whole crew. And then when Sushmita came, then we have to play 2 songs of Chunari, and which is the second one? Dilbar.
How cool.
Shoot. And the best part of the shoot is there's no night shift in the shoot. There are 50% of the I think around 50% we have night scenes, or 40% we have night scenes, Sandeep.
I've never done a person.
Yeah, but around that much. फिर भी हमने कभी भी नाइट शूट नहीं किया. हमने कोई भी नाइट शिफ्ट नहीं किया, जो कि एक 7 बजे शाम से सुबह के 7 बजे तक होती है. बिकॉज राम माधवानी का एक नियम है कि इंसान को काम के समय काम करना चाहिए और सोने के समय सोना चाहिए. So that's how Sandeep made all this plan, and we had fun on the shoot. Sandeep, come on.
Drishti, this is normally, we all know shooting is such a difficult process, and we were all shooting in a very new way. Normally we do a scene which is divided in shots, and here we were doing a whole scene in a single go, probably a 20-minute take, and the whole scene is done once, and we do it a couple of times.
I think Sandeep was saying less. I think birthday party we shot like 55-minute one take.
It is crazy, right? As Vinod is pointing out, it is something which we're not used to filming, and there is a chance that this new way, and anyone who tries something new, it's very taxing for everyone. But strangely, Drishti, the shoot of this show has been one of the bestest experiences for all of us. Normally, we all say it in every other interview, but I think this time you can actually feel it, because I was just talking to another media person previously, and I was telling that person that normally you're tired when the shoot is done. You're like up, you're asleep. And here we were all saying, okay, bring it on. What else can we do? Primarily because when you try something new, the excitement for that is great. When you have actors, actually, all of actors, including Sushmita, Chandrachud, they are brilliant actors. Stardom side pe rakho. They're actors. As actors, they are so good. To get to create such vibe on set, to create such energies and to capture it is a beautiful feeling for any artist. So we really pushed ourselves. but we did it with a smile. We pushed ourselves in the most humane way possible. And no wonder when we now, after all these months, look back, we can only smile and laugh and do a small jig that, yeah, बहुत मजा आया.
This question that I'm going to be asking, I'm sure आपको दोनों को ये चीज लोगों ने पूछी होगी पहले भी, but I really want to know, because when there are multiple people looking into directing a project, I remember my school projects and we all used to screw it up big times when there are like multiple heads in one thing, but you all make it look seamless because we've seen the trailer, of course, and it has got us intrigued. It doesn't look like it's different people working on the same thing. How do you guys manage to do that?
So I have to say one thing, Sandeep, you can continue with that. But on set, what is our name? We are directing all different scenes, all different schedules are there, but our name is Abbas Bhai Mastan Bhai. Abbas Mastan. And Ram Madhwani is Ram Madhwani for sure. But we are Abbas. Sandeep, continue.
I think what Rawat is trying to come to is that nobody asked Abbas Bhai and Mastan Bhai which scene they have directed. It's one of those. But I
think the vision is the same. The vision is the same. Nobody asked Abbas Bhai, Abbas Bhai, aapka vision kya hai? Mastan Bhai, aapka vision kya hai?
Drishti, me and Vinod have worked with Ram close to 6-7 years of our life in various capacities. Vinod has been an acting coach. Both of us were associate directors on Nirja with Ram on his film. In fact, Vinod was the one who helped all actors prepare for the roles, including Sonam, including Shabana ji. He has been with Ritik. So for us, working with Ram is working with someone who you are attuned to. And normally we say this word that we are all like-minded people. Here we are like-hearted people. We are like-hearted in that way. So we all knew this is a show which Ram has been salivating with over 9 years of his life. He has this idea has germinated inside him and he wants to do this. So once we knew what is his vision, we actually aligned ourselves with that. And it was not too much alignment because we also felt the same way with him. So just small nudges, and not just the three of us. What is different thing, Drishti, is we had days of, we booked a whole auditorium. We got everyone in the unit, including the focus puller, to come and sit and understand this shooting process for 5 hours. This ensured that everyone on the set, not just the three of us, was making the same show in the same way. Because there was different style of filmmaking. We all are from different islands coming together on this one singular island. We should know which way we are tugging this boat along, and we were all there together. So I'm glad, and this is something which even we have noticed, that it's looking synchronous, all the work, and I would say it's years and years of jailifying people like Vinod Rawat and doing shashrang to Ram Madhwani ji that this is ye aaj hame phal mil raha
So,
hai.
I wanted to know something about the two of you now. So it's almost going to be 3 months that we're all home and all of that. Some people have turned into chefs and some people have turned into counselors and all, but I look at the vibe between the two of you. You guys seem to be so much of fun. How have you all not lost it by far? I have lost it already. I'm happy. Tell me. I want to be.
First of all, and how you lost it? Why you lost it? Just one liner, anything you want to say about it?
अरे 18 बिल्ली केयरटेकर नहीं आ सकती, मुझे करना पड़ता है सब कुछ। क्या करूं?
तो हमारे पास वो 18 बिल्ली नहीं है. That's why we didn't lost it. That's our answer. Please write it down.
No, but tell me, like really, when I joined the chat, I already got a very good vibe. I was really nervous कि यार मैं जल्दी ready हो गई, prepone हो गया, blah blah blah. But then I'm like, no, this is fine. This is a happy place. So how are you all like this?
I think two things. Firstly, the show itself, the fact that we decided to, if lockdown was not big enough a challenge, we said, और challenge ले लेते हैं, post production भी कर लेते हैं, dubbing भी कर लेते हैं remotely, नया कुछ invent कर लेते हैं, system कर लेंगे हम. So we did that to ourselves, and then the only thing that people can do after you take on something which is unsurmountable is to laugh about it. So we use humor a lot. I think everyone, we've had a beautiful 3 months where every one of us has been together. We have used to. I remember our days. At least Rawat will have a different day. I remember I used to wake up early, finish 2 hours of edit work. Then I would clean the house. I have a little 1.5-year-old running around who's still screaming at the door, wanting to come inside this room to talk to everyone.
Mhm.
And then from 12 to 8, we have these long calls. We're trying to discuss sound. And to do it remotely is crazy, right? And then the moment you are done in the middle of this, we have 20-minute breaks where Rawat says, no, I need 1.5 क्योंकि मैंने सब्जी नहीं काटी है, मुझे अभी भी खाना बनाना है. तुम सब मेरे बैचलर लोग का समझते नहीं हो. I don't have any support. And we would do that and say, okay, Rawat, 1.5 hours break. And then we would take 15 minutes so that everyone could make their own chai or coffee. We were all, I think it took a lot of empathy. We were not judging each other. We all knew we were going to try our best. And each person has to judge for themselves if this is the best or not. And I think we're glad, Drishti, the fact that we had work to do in the lockdown. If we didn't, and we didn't have 18 cats and a caretaker, we would be in a bad halat, right? We would have been worse in that way. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Like
You know,
why
Thank
are
Yeah, Rawat, bol.
so frustrated? Because when you have free time, no, then you'll watch news. You'll watch all affected news from those people shouting and saying all this. You're definitely going to go for depression, or you're not happy about it. But how Sandeep said, like-hearted people are talking. There are on Zoom call, there are 10 like-hearted people, 12 to 8. You are talking. Before that, you're working. So you don't have time to think all those things. You think, okay, it's better than the normal days because you're not wasting your time even in traveling. And that time you're learning new things, and at least you're exploring your house, exploring your cooking, all those things. And after that, you're making something and innovative. Like this dubbing thing, we can proudly say that, hey, we invented how to dub in houses, right? Because we failed a lot. There's a lot of time we failed, and we realized, okay, you're trying something new. It's again, you're in cricket, you're just holding a bat. It's not first time आपने छक्का लगा दिया. Understand those things. But the best part is when you see all, जब सबकी लगी हुई है और साथ में मिलके वो एक साथ कर रहे हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि हम जिस तरह से हम लोगों ने लगी में कुछ अचीव किया ना, सबने कहा हाँ आज कब लगी
अच्छी लगी
अच्छी लगी.
Also, see, I, of course, being a part of this field, I know that there are a lot of pros and cons into everything that we do in life. So, just Aarya concerned, of course, we can't meet and we cannot promote it the way we could have, and if it was open, if the country was open. But now I also see that, since everyone is home, there'll be a lot more people interested in watching than somebody who would have been busier, So, how are you seeing this? Are you seeing this as an opportunity, or are you seeing this as I don't know? How do you see it as? Tell me.
There's no other option, right, Drishti? You have to always see everything. You have to see everything as a positive thing, right? You can never say that, oh, ये तो बहुत बुरा हो गया हमारे साथ. I think I actually echo exactly what you said. I feel when people are living in a state of siege of the mind, right? There's so much pressure on all of us. I want to see
17th one. That's a new one. Hello, Scatty. Rano?
No. This was Golu. I remember everyone's names.
Oh,
I was just gonna say कि अगर तुम झूठ भी बोलोगे ना, हम लोग मान लेंगे.
Actually, no.
Okay, so I was saying that
रानू because वो बहुत चिल्लाती है करके तो रानू.
अच्छा, that's why.
Okay, this is funny. Okay, hi.
Rawat तू बहुत distract कर रहा है. Rawat, this is gonna get.
ये कहीं पे भी why she was lying कि मैं हो जाती है इसके काफी है इसके पास काफी entertain करने के लिए. खुद नाम नहीं सकती कि आज मैं के नाम दोबारा change करती हूँ.
बेटी मुझे सबके एक्चुअली में नाम पता है. not like मिलाऊंगी किसी दिन जब सब मिल पाएंगे एक दूसरे को when it's going to be safer. But yeah, where was I?
Yes,
What do you take this as? Yeah.
Last
Yes.
question लेना last. Line up
Yeah,
आ
so
गया.
हाँ जी, हाँ
I'll-
जी.
Yeah.
तो ये वाला फटाफट बता दूं मैं क्या बताने वाला था मैं. हाँ, I was gonna say that हम लोग को ना every time like हम क्यों हंस रहे हैं, because at some point we have come from a point of stress, we laugh. Every point right now that we say that the virus has caused a lockdown, it's caused so much stress, the only release we have is entertainment. So I'm happy we are providing that. It may feel like the most non-essential service, but I feel it's the most essential service. Without humor, without entertainment, without a release, हम ये 4 कमरों में. So I'm happy. It's happening in this way, and it's happening in 2 days, 19 June. So I'm hoping it gets enough people to watch it and it helps entertain as many people as they can. देखा रावत, ऐसा बोलना चाहिए रावत. ये होता है.
मैं
ये होता
बोलूं
है.
मेरा प्रॉब्लम होगा अब से संदीप, बिकॉज इस कोरोना वायरस के चक्कर में लोग शायद परेशान हो रहे थे. मैं सिर्फ अपने आप को ये बोल रहा था मैं अभी भी नौकरी कर रहा हूँ, काम कर रहा हूँ. आज से मैं बेरोजगार हो गया हूँ.
शो रिलीज हो जाएगा, बेरोजगार हो जाएगा.
रिलीज हो जाएगा. अब मेरे पास 2-4 ये इंटरव्यूज करूंगा, उसके बाद मेरे पास कोई काम नहीं होगा. सो तब मैं रानू और कालो और रामू को बुलाऊंगा, बोलूंगा मैं बताता हूँ नाम, लेट मी डू द जॉब.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, so before I wind this conversation up, there'll be just one last question that I want to ask you too. I'm not going to be referring to anybody in particular, but you know that we all know that these times are really sad for a lot of people. Of course, all of us, but then some people cannot fight it. Some people, you know, kind of get really sad. So what would you say to people if they are watching this conversation once it goes up on YouTube? And if there's anybody who's sad and who's watching this video, what is it that you would tell them?
I think sadness is part of everyone's lives, right? It's very easy for me to say deal with it, but there's this beautiful film which I had seen recently called Kamyab by Hardik Mehta. There's a line
Beautiful film, beautiful.
right? And there's a line there. It says, "Bas enjoying life or option hi kya hai?" So this is our life. This is what it means. It means its highs. It means its lows. It means we have to learn to deal with both the highs and the lows. And इसी का नाम जिंदगी है. So, Rawat ji,
Lovely.
कुछ
You're a very lovely person. Appreciating everyone. That's so kind. I mean, that's lovely. And
so my thing is, Drishti, I think we just understand how to break the pattern. If keeping sadness, are you bored of it? Yes, I am bored of it. Please break the pattern and talk to someone. You know, why? Okay, I'm enjoying this. This is me. Nobody will understand. But is it making you? Is it like boring after a point? Yes, it is. If you just analyze, think, just go out and break the pattern. Might be you'll get something. Might be. So try.
Noted. Point noted. I hope this answer helps other people also. मैं तो ठीक हुई वैसे देखा जाए तो इन बिलियों.
You have 17 people to talk to, Drishti. You are okay.
You're already breaking the pattern every time with 17 cats. No worry.
But you know, after I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to speak to the two of you. अगर ये सच में lockdown नहीं होता, it would have been so much fun to see you two. But I'm sure बहुत जल्दी मिलेंगे, बहुत जल्दी मुलाकात होगी. I wanted to say all the best for Aarya. We're going to watch it. We're going to review it, and I'm sure we're going to.
Thank you, Drishti. Look forward to
Take
your
care.
See you.
Bye.
Give love to all the cats, please. See you. Bye.
Bye. Meow meow.
Meow, meow.